Welcome everyone to the Everything Show. I am your host, Matrix Lord 212, and I'm with Scott. What's up, Scott?
Greetings and salutations.
Greetings and salutations. Okay, take two. All right, so we heard today the Menace of Mysterio making an appearance in Spider-Man Homecoming 2. That's right, Mysterio is going to be the villain, Jake Gyllenhaal.
So long as they don't pretty much overkill the second one with too many villains. Like
they probably going to do that.
I know. But to me, 2 is enough if they're going to do it.
Well, Michael Keaton is in it as the Vulture. We also heard that the movie may be promoting Black Cat and Silver Sable so they can get their movie off the ground.
Yeah.
Possibly. Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe all over the world, which would probably mean the Sinister Six.
Yeah.
Which, again, I'm not happy about. Because, like, you need to, like, establish.
Yeah.
Like, not like Peter Parker, Spider-Man, Avengers. Peter Parker, Spider-Man.
Yeah. I fully
very
agree.
critical of the movies because I want a Spider-Man movie to have to do with Spider-Man.
Same here.
And no Iron Man, and no Avengers, and no Thanos tech or Thanos tech, or no alien, nothing to do. Just how about Vulture created his suit, and this one created their suit, and this one was in this. Stop using the aliens to create the tech for the suit.
Bingo.
So, and Jake Gyllenhaal, like, I don't know. I'm like, he's supposed to wear a fishbowl over his head the whole time. So,
so how are they going to
why do we need him? Like, you know, I mean, like, is he supposed to be like, what is he supposed? I mean, Mysterio is not like, I don't know, but I don't know, man. I don't want to be. I don't want to be negative, but yeah. So
I fully understand. I agree.
I don't even know what to think because I'm like, oh, cool. Finally, I wanted Mysterio, but Jake Gyllenhaal, and I'm like,
yeah. When the lion's into the movie, he's going to be behind the dome, unless they're going to set it up to where occasionally.
Well, unfortunately, I have this fear that Mysterio is not going to have the fishbowl, which then don't even do Mysterio.
It's the purpose,
right? I'm a little worried about that.
The only other thing I can think of is they'll occasionally have it like when you really like they did with the kid from Topher Grace. You know how they did the little reveal of his face at during that second Spider-Man movie. Unless they do that on occasion, like he goes, "Oh, by the way, Spidey, here I am," and then that's the only one of the way I can think of.
I know it's like then I'm not happy about this thing called Spider-Geddon, which is a dumb comic book storyline. Spider-Geddon is the stupidest name I've ever heard in my life.
Yeah, I thought you said Spider-Gedding. I'm thinking
Spider-Geddon, like Armageddon.
Yeah,
which is a dumb title. And you don't like do a big Spider-Man story if you just got a brand new writer. Like I don't. That's all. Oh, what will our shareholders think and marketing and business? We're business. We're business. No, you got to build up the book.
Yes,
build with a new team first.
Wait till December or October to do the Spider.
Wait a year later. I mean, we're still. The guy didn't even start the book yet. Hey, Vaughn.
Hello.
How you doing? We're doing Everything Show.
Okay.
So the guy didn't even start the Spider-Man book yet. We're in May, okay? And they're having a big Spider-Man crossover. Like, that's unheard of. Ever.
Geez.
Like that's purely, well, stockholders, and we need to have a big crossover, make massive money, and no. if you have a brand new writer, brand new artist, brand new everything, right? Like 5 months later, they're doing the biggest Spider-Man storyline there is. Like, what about getting his feet wet? What about building up so we can get used to him in the books and then give us a storyline? Why is everything corporate? Like Disney needs to make money, and Marvel needs to make money, and like money. The book is just gonna have a $10 comic, right? I mean, you have a bi-weekly book that you need to stop making it bi-weekly, okay? Because you're making people poor. And you're making multiple covers, you're killing us. And now these guys are not, and you're throwing them into the wind, and now they're going to do a big Spider-Man.
Yeah.
And the title is stupid. Spider-Geddon? Really? You couldn't think up something better? Yeah, Vaughn, you believe this? Spider-Geddon is coming. Yeah. So the days of me giving a crap about shareholders and their stupid business model. No, I want to read a comic and have fun. And I know from being in the comic industry, you don't do that. You don't have a new team and then boom, super storyline. They got to get comfortable. Even Doctor Who, when somebody new took over as a role with Doctor Who, he's got to get comfortable before they have these big damn storylines. Before Capaldi could fight Davros, he's got to have a whole damn season first.
Yeah.
So,
I'm not even getting
shaking my head, man. Shaking my head.
Yes, man.
I know. Jake Gyllenhaal as Mysterio? No. I'm sorry. Not feeling it. Like, what do you care what he looks like? He's going to have a fishbowl over his head. That's why Bruce Campbell would have been perfect.
Yep. I would.
You could have gotten Pee Wee Herman to hide behind the fishbowl.
I mean, he's got to crack jokes too. That's the whole thing, right? Like, does Mysterio have to be like?
Yeah, it has to be something like Paul.
Isn't he got to be like crazy and funny and weird and shit too?
Yeah,
because he was a special effects artist.
But he's like a nut, though.
Yeah. Oh, geez, can you imagine if Venom or Carnage mixed with
comedian all of a sudden, though?
I was just thinking.
I mean, not that Mysterio has to be funny, but he's wearing an effing fishbowl over his head. He's supposed to be ridiculous.
Yeah, he's too much. He's too much of a straight actor to do that.
And because he's ridiculous, he's great. Because he's a good villain. As ridiculous as he looks, he can kick Spider-Man's ass sometimes.
He thinks outside the fishbowl in order to do things.
Yeah.
Like, it's a distraction for Spider-Man, too. What's that, Bob?
They should have just went on and gave Paul Williams a shot. I said they should have went on and gave Paul Williams a shot.
Yeah. I don't know. It's just weird.
Yeah.
So not
he's
feeling
a good actor.
Yeah, I know. I'm not feeling the casting. And then Michael Keaton back again as Vulture.
What?
Which means that
unless he's got a cameo, I mean, that's the only thing I can think of.
That ain't no cameo.
Okay.
He doesn't have a cameo. We're talking major role. So this means Sinister Six. Mysterio was in Sinister Six.
Both in it, so.
Both right. So this is what we do, and he's going all over the world. That means you're gonna have Kraven the Hunter, and you're gonna have the whole team all over the world. Then you're gonna have maybe a Rhino from Russia.
Yeah.
But when did they turn this? When did they? First of all, he's supposed to be in school, right? When did they turn this into the Spider-Man tour all over the world crap?
This is what kills the Spider-Man genre, and they wonder why it can't last past 2 movies or 3 movies half the time, because they always have to literally jump the shark for their second or third movie, to the point of. Personally, I didn't think anything wrong with the last Spider-Man 2 movie.
What, the Amazing Spider-Man 2?
Yeah, the Amazing Spider-Man. I saw nothing wrong. They could have continued on and fixed the continuity error in number 3. 3 with Topher Grace, yeah, I can see why they'd want to. But this is why Spider-Man and Fantastic Four can never ever get a proper
I don't agree with that. I don't agree with that because
so
no, I don't agree with that. No, I don't agree with that at all. Because here's the thing: Amazing Spider-Man 2 had this wonderful poster, right?
Yeah,
they were all in Times Square at the same time, and we didn't get that. Okay, if you would have did it like that, where they're all in Times Square at the same time. And of course, the first time he fights the Green Goblin, just like in the comic, he doesn't throw her over the bridge either. It's like the 20th time.
Yeah.
Okay, so you ruined it. And you ruined the whole concept of because how could he be best friends with somebody if they're like 8?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Then how would they hang? Oh, we used to hang out together. First of all, nobody would let their 8-year-old kid run around the city. That's ridiculous. No. So I don't know what they're talking about. But anyway, like, no. So they ruined Amazing Spider-Man 2. And now with this movie, we need a movie with Aunt May in the movie.
Yeah.
More than a cameo or a few scenes. I need Peter Parker, Aunt May, the school, Daily Bugle, J. Jonah Jameson. Let's have Spider-Man villains for Spider-Man. No Avengers, no nothing. Yeah. But no, we're not going to get that. We're not going to get it.
Nope.
Yeah, I guarantee you they'll do something stupid in the beginning of Spider-Man Homecoming 2, where we fight the Hulk for 5 minutes or 10 minutes, and then they'll go all over. He's going to be Wakanda. He's going to be whatever. It doesn't make any sense. He's in school. Like, it's either Avengers Part, like 7.8 or what?
Yeah.
I don't.
Please.
I don't care.
Keep
I
it
don't care particularly.
Yeah.
For Avengers being involved, because that's ridiculous.
Right, I agree.
That came way later in his storyline. Why the hell do they have him? It's just that whole
They're sitting
universe.
in a boardroom, and they're like, "Wouldn't it be cool?" And that's the end of it, because they're ruining it.
That universe is just so jacked up right now.
Yeah.
They ain't even funny. I mean, they have literally taken something and just shit on it just because they can. And they piggybacking off of the power. They don't believe that this is the thing that gets me upset. They don't believe that something can do good on their own. They have to piggyback off of something established. Like the Spider-Man is piggybacking off of the Avengers, which we know damn well he wasn't even involved with them until late in the game.
Yeah.
It was way too early for him to be involved.
And even in the comics, that made no sense, because in the comics, he was Spider-Man for like 10, 15 years. So why would he need to be like 16 years old all of a sudden and need the thing of Tony Stark in Civil War in the comics? That was dumb. It didn't make any sense. But anyway, don't get me started because I'm going to get pissed off. So those, I don't want, so we need to have something positive now we're going to talk about, because I'm getting negative with the Spider-Man stuff. Well, what's positive? Orville ain't starting until December, so that's not positive.
Then we got.
Damn it!
We got DW coming before Orville. What is this world coming to?
Yeah.
Why can an Orville come before DW?
Hell, movies always change their showtime. Orville, do us a favor. Come back early. We need you. We're pleading with you. Come back before.
I don't understand why.
Please don't put it in December, because that's the most.
And you want to know an example of being ridiculous? You know how they flip-flop with their episodes in Poland and Hardin and Poland and Hardin? So they don't realize, oh, I'm sorry. We screwed up. We have 2 bonus episodes of Lucifer. You just ended the effing thing, didn't you? And you don't know that you pulled 2 episodes because you like pulling stuff and hiding stuff and switching stuff? You have no idea that you pulled 2 episodes.
This is just like, here's a courtesy to the fans.
How do you end the finale?
Sympathy.
And now you're going to release 2 episodes that are not going to make any sense because it's somewhere in the season. You did it already.
This is why I love homegrown stuff. because I've been watching, not to get off topic, I've been watching on Cinema at the Cinema, and this is produced. It's not going through anything except Adult Swim, and they have full control of what they do. They don't skip out on episodes. They don't do nothing because it's owned by somebody.
Well, Fox
This
has
big
got some
corporation
issues.
bullshit. Yeah, they don't have no issues because they getting the content out there. But when you go through corporation like Fox, oh God, those Disney now.
Well, and another thing I don't
They
understand. You want to know what another example is to that, Vaughn? Shield is supposed to be in real time with Infinity War, so they're supposed to deal with this, like whatever. And now the idiots delayed it to where when it starts, Infinity War Part 2 is over. So like your whole season's effed because the whole season was supposed to deal with it. Now what are you going to talk about? The whole reason to renew Shield was to finish the Infinity War. But if you're going to start it after Infinity War is over, what's the damn point?
Yeah, good Lord.
Snapped his fingers. And
I thought that's the only reason you're saving it. Is because Infinity War. Well, now it's over because by the time they air, it's going to be over.
Yeah.
Talk about a cluster F right there.
Yes, it is.
Mr.
Yeah,
Fudge,
it is.
yeah.
Yeah, it's
Try
just,
not to say it
it's
because
too much.
for some reason they
Cluster
they-
Fudge.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah. What positives? Can we talk positives? Deadpool's #1. That's positive.
Yes.
Yeah, oh, they've been not. Oh, good for Deadpool.
Deadpool kicked Thanos' ass
Jeez. That is
big time.
That's
Yes.
Which
Dang.
Marvel is looking like. Yeah. Because you know what? That's the irony. That the only thing that could take down Infinity War is a Marvel thing.
it's a Marvel character.
Yeah,
It's another Marvel movie.
yeah. And that's the greatest shit ever. Because even before that he sent letter to Stark Enterprises, wants to join the Avengers, and they actually answered him and said no, and shit, and back and forth, and they gave the Infinity Gauntlet with the finger. Who's laughing now?
Yeah.
He kicked their ass. And then DC's got to get in on it. They're like, we have you stole the Green Lantern ring. We want it back. Like he took it from the set. And he kept it. They want it back.
Last cast, what I think would be funny is if they would allow Ryan Reynolds to borrow the Infinity Gauntlet and put the Green Lantern ring on it. I give it back, but somebody else took it.
You should give the ring to like Hugh Jackman and shit.
Yes. Yes.
And it'll be like a thing where like, you know, like one of those belts with the wrestling invading the other wrestling thing. You have like, you know, the Hugh Jackman wearing the freaking Green Lantern ring. Like, yeah, come get it. Like, that was great. That'd be a joke. It'll be the biggest joke ever. Come DC guys, make a good enough movie so you can get the ring back.
Oh,
Can you imagine?
yes.
Yeah, when you're part of the 1,800,000,000 club, buddy, we'll give you the ring.
Yeah, here you go. And at the same time, have
Which would
Jackman
mean you
have
would have
his
to do
claws
5
out.
Wonder
Have his
Woman.
claws out in the ring, sheath down one of the claws.
You would have to do 5 Wonder Womans, or maybe 6. Sorry, man. Sorry, freaking Clark taking off the glasses, becoming Superman won't work with this
no.
DC Cinematic Universe.
Not
No.
the-
His animated mouth just
DCU.
not going to pull you out of the this problem now.
Showing Flash with a beard in Batman vs Superman as a future effed up self. No. And you know what the funny thing is? They're so pathetic, that whole universe, that every week they try to think of something to talk about. And Zack Snyder's talking about, like, yeah, this is how the Flash traveled back in time. And this. Like, who gives a crap?
Yeah.
It sucks. It's over. Like, what are you trying to do? Like, it sucks.
Marvel and the Merc with the mouth have come out on top every single time.
I love that. And you know what? Ryan Reynolds was doubting that there was going to be Deadpool 3. Now, it's like, before even the movie came out, it's like, yeah, it's approved. It's approved.
Nice.
So, and he's in X-Force, which is great.
Yes.
Oh, good.
With Cable, with Domino.
Yeah. I can't wait for that movie.
Mm.
I still
So,
think
don't tell me about anything movies. I don't see it.
I still think
Yeah.
Beast did an excellent job as Domino. She did. I mean,
Yeah,
she pulled it
looked
off
great.
perfectly. Of
All
course,
right, so we
this is
saw
Marvel, not DC.
Well, this is why. Remember, I was telling you how there's going to be a boardroom meeting. They're going to discuss policy, how their movies can't hurt themselves. Didn't I say this?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Your property that you gave to Fox, your character kicked
Yep.
your ass.
Yep.
Your ass. In fact,
Mhm.
it didn't even kick its ass. It ripped that shit to shreds and spit on it, shined it up real nice, and said, "Pilot." No, I mean, like, seriously.
Jesus.
This movie,
Wow.
like Deadpool took Thanos, and it's like,
Bitch,
smack the
like that.
shit out of
Come
him.
on. Yeah.
God.
302 million. Boom.
I thought that
Deadpool.
Infinity War would last another week before somebody took it
They
out.
sent it home to mama.
Oh God.
Jesus.
And you know what's worse? It's very hard for a movie after getting bitch slapped like that to come backwards. Because now you got fucking Solo and shit, which we don't even know what the fuck that's gonna do.
Solo's gonna be number
I
2.
have no fucking clue if this movie's gonna be great or it's gonna suck ass or what. But Deadpool's still fucking there, so you know what? It's Avengers is dropping.
Yeah, I still haven't seen Infinity War, but I have heard there's a lot of character deaths, so that's probably.
And the fucking Avatar like laughing their ass off, like yes, yes. There is no way that movie's catching Avatar now. I don't think so. It's impossible.
No.
The only person who can beat Avatar now is Black Panther.
Yep.
Black Panther's done. It's on DVD now.
I know.
Yeah.
Oh, my dollar movie cinema that's up by me, it's closed. It closed sometime last week.
So now, like, Solo, a freaking Disney is going to kick a Disney movie's ass. Do you understand how stupid people are, though? Think about that for a minute. Why would you want to hurt yourself?
Yeah.
Why would you even put yourself in a position? Because you have your own Marvel movie, and then you have a Disney movie, the company that got you. What the hell? Who sets themselves up for failure like that?
That's how they do.
And you know what? Let me ask a question to anybody and see if you can answer correctly. Who does Disney root for? What movie did they root for?
Yeah.
Do they root for their own movie Solo? Do they root for their own movie Avengers? Do they root for Incredibles 2? Because that's coming out too.
Oh God!
Who the fuck do you root for?
Is the Disney board members, and truthfully the Disney board members, because this is what they're making.
Listen, there's never gonna be this fucking shit happening again.
Yeah.
You will never see ever again a Marvel movie and then a Star Wars movie a month apart ever again.
Yep.
No.
Yep.
This is the last time.
Somebody is going to sue.
Once they acquire Fox, that will
Disney.
never happen again.
It's one Fox movie, but the rest of them is all Disney movie. How much sense does this make?
There's going to be a lot of F words in that boardroom.
Oh God, yes.
It's going to be broken, thrown. Pixar's going to get pissed. Star Wars is going to get pissed. Marvel's going to get pissed.
Yep.
There's no winners. They're killing themselves.
Yeah.
They really are, because Pixar don't even stand a chance. That's a damn shame, because they really good at what they do.
Pixar's probably going to have to get just totally say.
And Avengers probably would have been $2 billion around.
We really need to be on our own.
If Deadpool didn't come out, Avengers would have been.
If you're going to pit your movies against our movies, we're diving out. If we go bankrupt, we go bankrupt. But we cannot be killed by someone who claims to be.
But Pixar, see, if they branch out away from Disney, they gives them free reign to do whatever the hell they want. Like if they want to do adult series cartoon or something like that, because they have. If you've seen Up and you've seen Toy Story, Up was really deep. Now, if they can break away from that cookie cutter Disney type stuff for 1 minute and go out on their own, because they was a good company before they even had Disney. But if they can get up, then you see this massive amount of creativity coming. They're not limited to a certain age group.
Nope.
I mean,
they're not.
it's sky's the limit for them.
All I know is that Avengers would have been $2 billion already if Deadpool wasn't
Yeah,
out. Easy.
Deadpool,
And
because everybody
Solo.
likes Deadpool.
It
and
probably would have
Solo.
beat Avatar.
Yeah,
But they had to fuck up though.
yeah.
But you know what the
Because
thing is? I don't
I
understand.
thought that.
They should be mad at each other. Like, if Solo kicks Avengers' ass,
Oh
the
God.
Marvel people should be mad at
Jesus.
fucking Lucas thing.
Yes. Yes.
Mhm.
And if Solo kicks fucking Incredibles 2's ass, then Pixar should be mad at Disney.
Definitely.
Yep.
Definitely.
Yep.
Common fucking sense.
Courtesy.
Okay, Disney.
Yeah.
We are been doing thousands of fucking casts. We're fucking telling you, you fucked up.
Yeah.
Yep.
You've got to give. It may screw up your revenue in the long run, but think about it.
How does that screw up their revenue?
Space these movies out good, you could honestly say this movie made money and gave your company money. But the way you've got it set up now, you've got boom, one movie here, boom, another movie here, and because the last movie pretty much steps on the toes of your fellow compatriots, you're stabbing yourself in the back.
What
They should have
happened to
put.
Bad Samaritan? Is that out yet? Bad Samaritan.
It failed because of fucking Avengers.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
It got bitch slapped.
God. Because it came out the opening week, didn't it?
They had to delay it, but it still got fucked up.
Oh my God. That thing did not stand a chance. They
I
should
know.
have pushed it back. They
did, but they should have just canceled 6 months later.
Mhm.
Solo should have been out in December.
Yeah.
Yep.
I would still pull it.
To me, every single Star Wars franchise should come out in that November, December time.
Damn.
4
But-
months apart.
Yes.
But
Marvel
Incredibles
movie.
might have.
Yeah.
Yeah. I said Incredibles might have a chance because a lot of people have been waiting for that second part of Incredibles, even though I don't agree with the time frame because that don't make no sense, and I don't agree that they changed the voice actor for what's his name, the lead one. It's a different voice actor. It's not Patrick Warburton no more.
No.
Yeah.
Okay.
So they changed it to somebody else, and that's probably gonna hurt him too because that Patrick Warburton is a fantastic voice actor, and he made that character something.
Right.
But I guess it's too much. That's the thing. I don't understand why they waited almost 10 years for another Incredible story when they
didn't have a
done it.
contract until later on, and then
Jesus.
whatever. Well, here's the thing. Now Deadpool is going to get hurt by Solo probably, unless Solo sucks. Which we don't know though. We really don't know.
Well, you know, a lot of people want to go and
suck.
see Solo. So it's part of Star Wars.
And I don't think that these people speaking about Lando's sexuality helps the movie at all.
Oh, get off it. I'm sorry, but
I think you shut up before the movie comes out.
Yeah.
No, but you know,
Who
you want to
cares,
talk
man?
shit like that, right? Wait till after the movie's out and it's done. Don't start doing anything that's going to affect the box office of the movie.
Man, who cares about if Lando's having sex with a toaster? Nobody
Exactly,
cares.
man.
Nobody cares. He not paying my bills. He's a fictional
He's in
character.
Quad City.
Why
Let
would
him
I
do
care about his sex life? I mean, I don't understand this. I really don't understand why small things about movie is so big.
Because people, basically, this is the way it is today. People feel like, oh, if this character's gay or this person is this or
all
this,
the gay
we
people
can,
that come to the movie.
better relate to the character. Then that's what they want. They want every single person in America, in the country, in the universe to be able to relate to a character. So if they make the sexuality of a character this, then somebody can go, oh, wow, I'm that way too. I can better relate. Bull. Because it's funny how before all this let's make everybody this, this, and this. They could easily relate to the character in the past. But nowadays, it's we got to have some way they can relate better. No, you're distracting from the story, and you're pulling it down. If you're gonna, this is gonna sound like I'm spoiling Deadpool a bit. And I'm sorry, but they pulled this in Deadpool, and they did it in just such a way that it did not distract from the story. That's all I'm gonna say.
We got some chat comments. David R. says, what do you guys think of Discovery?
I liked it. I can't wait for the second season.
I think it sucks ass. I'm sorry.
And this comes from somebody who initially said it was going to suck ass as well, but by the third episode, it improved.
Yeah. I can care less because I'm not interested in Discovery. So
Solo won't overtake Solo. I don't know what that means, David. But oh, do you mean that Deadpool won't overtake Solo?
That's probably what he means.
Oh, I don't know. No, Deadpool. Yeah, that's what he meant. Deadpool.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. Maybe I'm expecting Solo to be number one
for a week.
I mean, I don't know
because it's Star Wars.
Yeah. Star Wars is going to be. It's going to be number one for a week, and then Deadpool's going to go back to number one. Solo's going to be two. We don't know where Avengers: Infinity War is going to be after that.
Jacob says Toy Story 4. Yeah, that's going to be number one when that comes out. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Regardless.
Bumblebee movie. That's probably going to do well too.
The
other person's talking about
Transformer.
Yeah, and then Lando. I don't know, man. Toasters. I don't know what he does, but you know what? Who cares? That takes away from the Solo movie. You know what?
Yeah.
He wants to be with couches. He could be with couches. I really don't care.
Yeah. I mean, that's his personal choice. Who cares? Who gives a flying F?
Don't distract from the movie. And that's what you're going to do.
I mean, that's the thing. That's the thing they're doing. I mean, I'm pretty sure people of that persuasion do not care what the sexuality of a character is. Why do a character that's been established have to depend on their sexuality? Why does that define a person now? Who cares? As long as that person is good and don't treat me like shit.
Everybody likes
I'm fine.
On characters.
Yeah. Stop labeling characters, God.
If people but you know what too? It's like this is why I know. I just found this out. The Queen, is neutral when it comes to politics, and that's the policy that they all have to be neutral, all over the world because they have to have an objective opinion and deal with everybody on equal footing, which makes sense. And that's a philosophy to adapt because. What happens now is if they said something like, oh, my God, this one's a Republican or a Democrat. Oh, my God, evil, whatever. Next thing you know, if they eat a certain food, or if they're a vegan, they're bad or they're good. Or this is ridiculous. You put so many labels on a character that you can't even see the character because there's too many labels. And that needs to stop.
All this driving for having pet hair.
I said, shout out to Brennan for paying for that wedding. That was really nice.
That was a nice wedding. I saw that tonight. You go, man. That was great.
You go, Brennan. I don't agree with y'all having to pay for that, but yeah.
You know what?
You go. Right, man.
Yeah, they got some weird policies.
They really do.
I mean,
I know it's a monarchy thing, but it's just figureheads now. She holds some part. If something really extraordinarily mess up with Parliament, then it goes back to her. It defects back to her. But they're
so colorful, though. That's what I think is great. They're not afraid to. Pardon the pun, but they're not afraid to throw down the gauntlet and just literally scream at each other. Where if you do that here, people are going. Grow up.
They respect the old school values.
Yes.
You sit at the dinner table with no technology and you eat and you talk for a while, you eat, and then you all go to bed at the same time.
Yes.
which is interesting. And you know what? That's not everywhere. In most families,
No.
good luck sitting at a dinner table, whatever.
Yeah, exactly. Because people work, people got things going on at different times.
And people no longer sit in the living room and watch a TV because they're probably watching it on their computer or on their phone or whatever. They're probably sitting on the John watching something. I mean, basically. So the whole schematic of how everything's supposed to be has changed. You know. What else? Any comments? What other comments you guys have? I guess that's it. There's no new comments. Yeah, best to stay neutral politics-wise.
Yeah.
That's what everybody's kind of adapting because you know what? You don't need to be. I think I'm going to adapt that too. What else, guys? Anything else? No.
Not that I know.
We do have some stuff to talk about Doctor Who.
No.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, no, right. It's always something with Doctor Who now.
Okay, Sally. Sally can't get in because I can't. I'm not even allowed to say about what we call that. All right, so we're gonna do another cast out right now. All right, take care. Bye for now.